It's a paradigm shift. How do we know that the quarantine and this virus is what we need right now?
His own ego has died.
I don't even know how to do this anymore.
Hola friends, I'm Nasonov and I'm here to help you live your best life. Eckhart Tolle, a new earth, awakening to your life's purpose. Despite Eckhart is not a writer originally, his writing is very easy and accessible for people who are not familiar with Eckhart. It's such a radical approach to life that it can be really, really interesting to read because you literally start viewing the whole world from a different perspective. It's a paradigm shift. The first book that he wrote is called The Power of Now, and Oprah invited him and she interviewed him, and that's how he became famous. I do have a Power of Now somewhere. Let me find it. I don't know. But there is a post on Instagram about The Power of Now, and I remember I took a picture of the book. We're talking about this book now. And even if you didn't read The Power of Now, you'll still be able to enjoy and fully understand and comprehend this book. Of course, if you would like to immerse yourself into this whole new paradigm and the worldview, it's best if you read both. He talks about the evolution of consciousness, of human consciousness, and the ego. And what is ego? Many people think that having ego means being egotistical, selfish. Not at all. Ego means identification with form, and thoughts are a form too. So basically, when you're operating from your ego, means that you literally believe everything your brain, your mind is telling you, and you believe your own ideas, you believe your own beliefs. That's why they're called beliefs, and that creates a lot of trouble and a lot of suffering in particular. And he says that until we dissolve ego, his own ego has died. He has stories you can find on YouTube, his story how his ego has died, and he experienced this incredible peace. It was amazing. It was amazing what he experienced, and now he is teaching based on the death of ego, and he thinks that eventually the evolution will lead us to the death of ego. People will not be identifying to their personal story, to their personal me. Oh my god, it's so hard to explain. I don't even know how to do this anymore. That's why you need to read a book. Let's see what I marked. He talks about the joy of being. One thing we do know, life will give you whatever experience is most helpful for the evolution of consciousness. Ding! Ringing a bell immediately. How do you know this is the experience you need? Because this is the experience you are having at this moment. How do we know that the quarantine and this virus is what we need right now? Because this is what we're experiencing in this moment, apparently. It has its purpose, and the purpose, I'm pretty sure, knowing the Eckhart's message, he would say that the purpose is the evolution of consciousness. It's only through suffering, usually, that you get to the next level of spiritual awakening. He's an awakened master. That means his ego died. He doesn't identify with his personal story to a point where you don't know what you are anymore. You're not your thoughts, you're not your story, you're not your body. You have all those things, but you're none of them. That's some deep shit. Try reading this book and see how it works for you.